Bree Nicole J, your natural Barbie baddie, influencer, and host of Inside the Girls Room. We're gonna give you time to talk about finding faith in a little while with that, but I definitely want to go into some of the other movies that you've directed and written. Let's talk about number one. You've invested 20 years, and with you investing and being vested in this industry for 20 years, we know that filmmaking is not easy. It's not easy at all, and you've come across a lot of challenges, a lot of stumbles, and probably setbacks. So what has it like been for you getting investors and surviving in Hollywood's fast temperament with movie making as a Black filmmaker?
When I first came out here to LA at like 21, I basically, like so many people, came out here with a dream, and I was trying to do everything. I want to do whatever can get me in, and I was doing that. And I remember when I knew when I was hitting that age of 25, I'm like, I gotta do something, And I was doing a lot of celebrity training and personal training. And it was then I'm like, man, I want to. So I was training, and I put my own money into my first film, my first short film. And through that allowed, obviously, because the most important thing when you first start out is people taking you serious. And I did that, because I've been writing since I was like 10 years old. So the whole act of storytelling was like, it was always pretty easy for me because I loved it. And it was when I did that first film that I fell completely in love with being behind the camera. After I did that, I had no desire, because before then I'm like, I want to act, I want to model, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it was then that I realized, like, my God, I want to be behind the camera, and from that point on, the true lesson didn't come. The excitement and the know-how and the desire to be behind the camera is what that taught me. That was a short film. Didn't know anything, you get all your people from the gym come and was like, oh, it was the greatest thing in the world. It wasn't until I did my feature, the next after that I did a feature film, that it was a wake-up call. It was learning, because I made all the mistakes in the world and ran over budget before we started. But the difference between nowadays and then, back in like 2007, the difference between the times then is because you didn't have Tubi. And hats off to Tubi. But I feel like sometimes what Tubi does is back then when I did my first film, right, I couldn't get distribution. So what I had to do was go back and make it better. I had to go back and keep growing. So I basically went back and built around the whole story that I did to make it better. And as a result, then all of a sudden I had like Grindstone with Lionsgate and all those things. And it really taught me how to like really navigate and just grow. And I think a lot of times when you first do your first film, you think it's genius. It's the greatest thing ever. And then if you have like somebody just say, okay, I'm gonna take your film, I'm gonna take it, and then you put it out there, sometimes it don't really allow you to really say, man, I could do better here, or things like that. And I know so many people that got deals with Tubi. Tubi's phenomenal. So I'm not judging it. I'm only judging the aspect of like when people don't allow themselves to grow, because sometimes if you just do something and you just put it out there, you don't really understand, like, okay, I need to grow, I need to get better in this, I need to get better in that. Because some stuff I've seen on Tubi, I'm like, seriously? Because I have people that they like, you need to watch this, and I turn, I'm like, seriously, come on, but Michigan though, I have to say this, like, I know, like, Michigan has its own thing when it comes down to a lane that y'all got a reputation with Tubi that's like, it's a more high quality content. So I know a lot about, so I pretty much, I know a lot of people that got deals over there, so they pretty much tell me like the different demographics of what, things like that.